Hey, go to meeting. There we go. Good evening, Facebook, Instagram family. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Back to the World. My brother's keeper, presenting all things Sonetquity. I'm Tony.
John.
And thank you guys for coming on board tonight. The music that you hear in the background, we don't own the rights to. But if you have any comments, questions, or anything that you care to share, hit us in the boxes down below. If you care to send any donations or what have you, send those to Cash App $Tony43. It's Cash App $Tony43. Okay? Thank you guys. We're going to kind of change our format a little starting tonight. So tonight we won't be on for an hour. We'll be on 30 minutes or so. So for everyone out there in Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, in our YouTube section, man, send us a subscribe, like, comment, and tell us what you think. All right? Anything you want to add?
No, sir. Not right now. That's pretty much what our foundation and our base is gonna be tonight, about how to the simple things that we were talking about today on how to magnify simple things to reach a broader audience from the from the fundamentals, because nothing can be built outside of the fundamentals. Well, it can be built, but it can't sustain itself, right? So we want to go back to the fundamentals to to magnify the broad, significant opportunities and products that we have. That's it.
Give us a second. Posting, we're going to give a couple of you an opportunity to come on deck. Okay.
I'm putting this on to. We always acknowledge the fact, that we're thumbs, but a thumb, is still part of the hand. And my partner, he shares some real fundamental things with me today as he learned them. So, honestly, each one teach one, and it's such a, it's such a exciting vision that we have that's going to make the impact from the, that will produce the proper results once incorporated and acted upon, because we're not outside of the universal scope of things, and we're on the inside of the universal scope of things, and that's what's going to make us and you all so significant.
Tonight, what we want to nail home, man, we're excited. We got quite a few things going, but we want to get the word out to the entire social media family, book clubs, readers. Let me see what I have on here.
Bookshop, buy books online. Bookshop.org.
Let me see, bookshop.org/shop. Oh man, I added a T. Let me get this right for you guys here. www.book. I am posting our.
You know how to correct that spelling right there?
I can't get it. I
He's
got
gonna
to
redo
do
it.
it over. Yeah. Bookshop. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, all right.
what we're doing, we are we're correcting a typo, and because we have a lot of pertinent information how to fundamentally purchase your products and books from an online retail bookstore, with the positive impact that will make, and then how and our give back program with our discounts on when you purchase a book from an online retail bookstore, and
there we go.
It's just a prelude into, well, it's not even a prelude. It's just an extension of what it is that we have anyway. So we just magnifying that more, because how we reiterate, to y'all, my partner and I, we just totally overlooked. I know I did. I just totally overlooked the impact of our online retail bookstore and the possibilities of what, how we can give back and how we can improve and make an impact in communities. Because every time a book is purchased, a portion of that of that principle is given back to certain striving bookstores in certain communities. Okay, so it's not just us or you all. It's it's to help other bookstores stay active as well.
What we like to do, and first let me present. If you haven't purchased my copy of Business Always Personal, log on to our site at www.bookshop.org/shop/Sonetquity. Okay, that's www.bookshop.org/shop/Sonetquity. I'm promoting my book, of course, but my book is not the only book that you can buy at that link that we just placed on our in our comment section. When you open that link, it opens you to an entire world of new books, of all sorts of books, new books, old books, books on fiction, books on nonfiction, books on psychology, books on romance, books on relationships. We have another genre, which is sci-fi, fantasy, space age, and what have you. But when you go there, we also have games. We have the video games. We have board games. We have gift cards, right? Once that link opens up and you walk through those portals, you'll see everything that we have to offer. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're here to do. There are so many of you on social media, and we wish that we can get to the ear of every last one of you. What we're aiming for. We're aiming to be your book supplier. We're aiming to be the ones that will supply you any and everything for all your reading and your literary needs. As I said, we have a plethora of books here. Here's another title, all right, The 5 Languages of Love by author Gary Chapman. Put it in your search bar. Check us out. Another is A Course in Miracles. A Course in Miracles. Many of these books you can purchase from our bookstore. And we're what we have to offer, we have the unification effect for the most part. We want to bring every last one of the social media book clubs into our store. Because together, what we can build, we can fortify, and then we can join together through unity, and we can offer so many other things. See, we will be the one that would organize and structure that. We're not asking you to do anything that you don't normally do already if you are a member of a book club. If you are a member of a book club, every month, what you're doing, you're purchasing the book that you've selected as the book of the month. But here's where the fun comes in. Of those 5,000 book clubs, which we hope that we can get every one, that's our goal, right? We will bring each and every one of those book clubs together, all right? And then we're going to walk and we're going to move in lockstep we'll be able to get all of our authors that are looking or seeking to publish books. We'll be able to give you a fair deal, all right? We'll be able to give you a fair deal, and not only will we give you a fair deal at the price of your publishing, but through our organizational structure, we'll be able to sell your books and promote and market your books through that chain as well. And that's something that none of these other companies are doing. And you know what? And if they come on and they're hearing us and they're listening to us right now, and they say, you know what, we're going to go and do that. It's not as easy to get started as you would think. You know, but right now, we just want to market our store. We want to hang our shingle and let you know that we are in business. Our doors are open. And we're looking for you guys to come on through.
That's right. You know, in our honesty, it's an old adage that we're bringing truth to it. Once it's executed, of course. That just sounds, brother, that just sounds too good to be true. You know, you mean to tell me I can go online and purchase a book clubs, and inspired authors, editors. But more so right now, we're talking about the online retail bookstore. I mean, I can go online and purchase books from you guys. Yes, you can. Visit our website, www.bookshop.org/shop/Sonetquity. That's our online retail bookstore address. Now, you heard my partner said, for authors, we have something for every author. We have something for editors, publishers. If you have all those three entities in one, we have something for you as well. In the literary field, we have a system in place that would allow every author to execute their product and to have a benefit, a wealth benefit from their own product. Because you see my partner's book, we're not just advertising it to advertise it. We are doing it to advertise it. Every business advertise their product somewhere. Every business. Social media now is an advertising platform. It's a marketing platform. We're using the tools, executing the skills, and using the universal laws to bring about a desired result, not just for ourselves. My partner and I was talking to, we're not just about he and I and Danny. It's not even about us. It's about the opportunity to fulfill and to help fulfill every author's desire. It's to have their book or their product in someone's hand, right? Because and the numbers are so extraordinary. I'm just going to use that word, but I don't want to exaggerate it. The numbers are so extraordinary. It's like, it's as simple as if you're looking at a car lot. And have you ever asked yourself, why is it a car lot across the street from a car lot? Okay. Because there's many people that's looking for cars. There's many authors that's looking for people to have their product in their hand. We have a system in place to put your product in people's hands, right? And so now it's a web and it's an ebb and a flow. See, so therefore, with our online, when you look at book purchases, right? I mean, you book club members, you know that you purchase books maybe 1, 2, or 3 every month. Every month, we're telling you at Sonetquity, purchase your product from us, we'll give you a discount as well. Bring your members and purchase the product with us, we'll give you a discount. And then we'll invite you into our wealth building program. We invite you into it. And it's just that simple.
We want to start a campaign on Instagram, for instance. There's a campaign that's going on right now where the designer of the campaign is asking everyone to comment, to like their video, right? They're asking everyone to like their video. After they like the video, they're asking them to comment in that video. And first they ask them to like the video, then follow them. And after they follow, they ask them to comment teamwork. Okay? I think it's a wonderful idea. But here's the thing. They're asking you to get your numbers up to 10,000 in terms of your followers. And ladies and gentlemen, it's working. All right? What I can't believe, though, there are some people that don't believe in it. They took the time to text, I don't think it's going to work. That's more letters than teamwork. All they have to do was say teamwork. That's the end of it. If it works or it doesn't. But they voiced the fact that this is not going to work. But my point is, what is it to not work? Because no one has given any idea on what the end game is other than you would accumulate 10,000 likes and 10,000 followers, right? And if you've done that, it's already a success. And I can tell you the numbers are building, right? But now, what they're asking is, and let me show you the magnitude of that. One person started by asking 10,000 people to like and follow. All right? So that's going to be 10,000 people that's going to like and follow. But then that's going to be 10,000 people that's going to need 10,000 people. So that's 10,000 squared. 10,000 squared equals 100 million. All right? That's 100 million. Now, I don't know, and I'm not going to suggest, but it's just a feeling. But anyone that has thought of getting 100 million people to follow one another, there should be something that they can present that will give the persons or the people some sort of reward, if you will, for accomplishing this, because this is a feat in and of itself. See, when people run a 10K run, or however long it may be, and they say they're doing it for multiple sclerosis. We used to give a motorcycle ride for a heart fund, right? Now, we would take donations and everything if people wanted to donate. But we would get on our motorcycles and we would go on what's called a poker run. And we would ride from one location to the next and to the next, and then we'll make a circle and come on home. And you're doing it for the camaraderie, but you're also doing it for a purpose, right? So you say, y'all just rode y'all motorcycles, didn't nobody give any money the whole bit. But no, here's the thing. People love to see people accomplish their goals. They love to see a plan come together. And what happens is corporations sponsor these things. That's why you have the One Shell run, the Exxon Mobil run, the Nike 5K or what have you. Because a company wants as many people as possible to participate. And the company is going to write a check for whatever they deem their subject matter is. Okay? I don't know if the person that started this has that in mind. But what I'm getting at is this. See, we're talking about our retail bookstore. But Sonetquity is a gift that keeps on giving. And what I mean by that is our plans, and our structure is based on the same thing that these are asking to do the teamwork thing to do. So we want to start a campaign. And I know many of you are going to have problems spelling the word Sonetquity. But before we get off air, we're going to come up with a simple name and a simple slogan. We don't want to put bookshop. We want to put something simple that resonates with what we're doing in retail, in the publishing industry, and what have you. And we don't want to make it too long. We want to keep it simple, right? But here's the point. With 10,000 people signing 10,000 people squared. If we achieve that, that gives us leverage to publish books, to do many other things. And our compensation plan works as such. And not only will you get a good book, the book of your choice that you purchase, but you also will have compensation and you will have a commission. So you can earn as you read and as you learn. And that's what Sonetquity has to offer. We have many things in our wheelhouse, but we don't want to confuse the issue. But each of you out there that's going to watch this later, I know we may not get the numbers that we like and that we want right now. Since COVID, man, we've gotten spoiled. We used to see 800 to 1,500 numbers. That's because everyone was sitting at home. But now people are moving around, and I must say, and I give my audience credit, they come back to us and they watch us and they check us out. So when you come back, if you're not on here live, what we're asking you, you don't have to sign up anyone, not just yet. When you're ready to join our wealth building program, that's when we will ask you to sign up, join, and subscribe. But for now, what we're asking you is this. When we think of that word, and I know my partner's probably thinking right now, we're going to come to terms on that. And we're going to start that same campaign. But what we're asking you to do, you're going to sign up however many we deem, maybe not 10,000, but we're going to ask you to ask each and every one of your followers to purchase, if they're readers, to purchase their book, be it audio, be it hard copy, soft or paperback, or ebooks. Purchase your books from us. Do you know this is the way Amazon started?
Come on, bro.
And ladies and gentlemen, you know, we're two guys, man, just being straightforward. Just being straightforward. And there's no hidden agenda. Our hands aren't hiding. We're not doing any of these things. We're just trying to sell you guys books. And I know many of you can appreciate what each of us have gone through. And to come home and stick with what we're doing right now, we're asking you to patronize our business so that it can be the boomerang effect and it can come back and it can benefit you guys. So we're thinking of that word. And if any of you are on in our comments section, if you can think of a word, that's what we would like for you to do. If you can think of one word, just like that word on Instagram where everyone is texting in the comments section, teamwork. Give us a word that resonates with bookstores, libraries, reading, or anything of that nature. We want to keep it short and sweet. And we're going to see how many, if you comment tonight on it. But if not, before we close, and we got 6 minutes, before we close, we hope to have a word. And we're going to post and ask everyone to share, like, and comment.
You know, my partner and I, we always talk about, simplifying things, right? And just to keep it simple, when we come together, my partner said, go and like this, when you see us, like it. I know that some people who know us don't like it. or they don't like us. And we get more likes from people who we don't even know. See? And so we want to extend the olive branch or the peace branch or we just want to extend that to like and share. There's people on social media that I think is doing a unique, I wouldn't say unique, but a wonderful job in what they're doing. They come on and say, before I say this, like and share. Meaning share it with someone who might be interested without you judging if they're interested or not. Just share it. No. So as my partner was talking about a unifying word that's relative to books, that's relative to knowledge, that's relative to results, that's relative to achievable. See, all the things that we're asking to unify on or to aid and assist with can be done. See? We're not asking for nothing impossible. We're asking to join on and let's begin to make a positive impact, because there's a mathematical survey that says people who read books are more successful and intelligent than people who don't. That's not saying that people who don't read books are not intelligent. Because I don't think, and I'm not belittling my own genealogy, but I don't think my father could read too well. Not words, but he was mathematical. He would go and build anything from a thought. See? But books is just something about reading a book. I understand now. It's metaphoric and it's literally that when the wings open up or when a book opens up, it resembles a bird that's flying high, using the laws of intelligence to execute or to improve one's self. That's the internal, that's the metaphoric explication of what reading can do. It because read means to lead. There's a lot of adages that say these things, right? But there's a lot of proof to it as well. Reading calms you down, especially when you're reading bios of certain people and you begin to read the laws of certain things in the universe. Like there's a law of collaboration. That's what my partner and I are executing now, because one person can come up with a thought, but one person needs help to execute the thought. See, that brings about teamwork. It's like going back to the Super Bowl with many teams. We're gonna go to last year's Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs and San Francisco 49ers. It was one play that Patrick Mahomes did. On the fourth down, I think they was going for it on fourth and short yardage. He made another incredible play during that particular drive, and that just inspired the whole team, and it gave them the willpower to go and win the game. See? That's when you believe in, well, that's the law of collaboration. See, coming together. See, he needed a teammate to execute the play. He needed someone to block. See? So every member of a book club, you are already the MVP. You're already that. See, the most valuable person,
Mm-hmm.
not player. You're the most valuable person. So join on with Sonetquity. Purchase your products from our online retail bookstore, and then we'll integrate you gradually into our wealth building program. That's what we're about. So the one word that we're looking for, we ain't got no suggestions.
No suggestions. I'm going to just for fun.
I'm gonna post something.
Yeah, I'm gonna post the word, and this is what we want all of our followers, those who are gonna watch. We're gonna get on this campaign. We're gonna start today, but if you guys have a better word, post it. And at the end of the week, we're going to vote on that word.
That's right.
Right? And we're going to select that word, and then we're going to post that. Everyone that sees a video, and we ask you to sees one of our videos, we're going to ask you to like our video. Right? We're going to ask you to like our video. We're going to ask you to follow us. And then we're going to ask you to post in the comments section that particular word. And then you're going to pass it on to however many people. All right? And at the end of this, when we garner the numbers that we deem satisfactory, hey, we got a surprise in store for you, because we're going to bring this industry, we're going to bring this this culture, this literary culture. We're gonna bring all of us together, and we're gonna show you that we're gonna do some phenomenal things with those numbers.
So I just said the word literary.
Yeah. Really, I did.
That's right.
Uh,
So you know, words that we're looking for, you know, that's relative.
We want their participation.
Right. That we can integrate and incorporate into the you know, literary arena, because literary is a compound word. So we're gonna break. I mean, once the cells are generating or regenerating, it's going to show you that you're the greatest. It's going to show you that.
So let's make it happen, guys. All of you that's going to take a look at this later and see what we want your participation. We want you to join in. And we're learning, so bear with us. As I said, we're builders. We don't have the time or the opportunity, but the time and opportunity is to go and visit every book club that has a podcast. We would love to do that. We would love to do that. We would love to be on your podcast personally, where we're exchanging dialogue and what have you. We're going to get to that point. But until then, we're going to have it to whereas every Wednesday night, as we're doing right now, we're going to come on live. And maybe we do some Zoom meetings or whatever. So because we need that. We need your feedback. We need your feedback. You know, it's like this, right? And I'm going to say this, and it's just about time for us. We done ran over just a little bit. But, you know, an alligator, he grows as big as the body of water that he's in. If you put an alligator in a small pond, man, he's not going to get too large, right? And that's what happens with most reptiles. So keep in mind, right now, we can only grow and expand by what we know. But what's going to make us grow even greater and even larger is you presenting to us what it is that you know. So we can only get as large as our audience. So let's make us humongous.
That's right.
Okay? Thank you guys for coming on tonight, man. I really enjoyed you guys, those that did show up and those that will. And we love you, and we hope to bring you a product that you can be very, very proud of. Okay?
That's right. You know, and as my partner said, our participation is really how we determine our results, because it's literally in our hands. We want to put it in our minds and then have it in our hands, right? So we already have the platform, and we're building the platform. We already have the doing part. We already have the activities part. That's awaits. Okay, we're not just speaking with no direction. We're speaking into a direction. Okay, peace.
Again, thank you guys for coming on board. All right. Good night. Peace.